All right, hello and welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena. A good place to start. If you were looking for a good place to start with Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea, I think this deck is a great one that you can put together and give Gwenna a go. It's probably my favorite commander from this set. You can tap it to add 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creature or creature cards. And whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea, and untap it. So we have a few ways to do that with a Rootwire Amalgam, Defiler of Vigor, Springleaf Avenger, Workshop Warchief, Silverback Elder, Cleanup Crew, Greater Tanuki, and then Cityscape Leveler. The nice thing about this deck is it's just a ramp deck that has so lots of ramp creatures. So your commander is not necessarily the end-all be-all of this deck. The deck can win without it. The deck obviously ramps into some bigger things with it. So it's a fun one to play. Mono green ramp, mono green stompy has always been one of my favorite types of decks to play with. So let's get into a few games and let's see how Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea can do for us. Let's do it. All right, we're up against Kaito Shizuki, Planeswalker. This is very much a keep. Ramp spell into our creature here, plus some big things at the top end. This is also a ramp spell. Fight or find our basic land. All good to me. So Kaito Shizuki will be typically, it's either, well, it could be aggro or it can be control because it wants you to be attacking. So it's really dependent on the person as to what their preference is. It's +1 to draw a card and discard a card unless you've attacked. You get to create a, for -2, we get a 1/1 blue ninja creature token that can't be blocked. And then you get a member emblem. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black creature card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Here, I think because if this dies, we want to hit our 3rd land drop. So I think we're going to find a basic land. Just to be on the safe side. The fight might be helpful, but to be on the safe side, we probably should be getting that that land. And then we can go Gwenna into Defiler would be nice. There's a good chance they have a counterspell here. Oh, they don't. They have a removal spell. Sure. We still get to play the Defiler though. Or we could just play Gwenna again next turn. Which might be the play. If they tap out for their commander. Then I'll probably play the Defiler. Okay. Let's do this. This is a very powerful card. It's a good chance it dies. Playing against these colors. The vibe on this background is nice. The jazz is lovely. Would have been nice to maybe be able to hold up this. Okay. These are magic cards. Alright, so let's do... If I do this, I get a land. I can pay 2 mana. I want to use the Defiler. Put a 1/1 counter on everything. let's go find. Then I want to do this, and we will also use the defiler. Next, oh, this is modified now. That's nice. I think we're just gonna end the turn and hold up our Tamio safekeeping. Sure. Like I'm not blocking. I will take your 4. You can draw your card. I was so wrong on my set review of this thing. How many lands does this need? 7. Okay.
No secret is safe from me.
Sure.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
All right. I want to start with this, I think. Discard this one. Let's go find us. We have 6 mana. But I really only want a 5-drop. What does this do? Let's do... Yeah, let's do this one. Then we're gonna go with this. Oh wait, no. We'll pay the 1. Put a counter on everything. See if they go to destroy something. Tamio safekeeping, and then it's close to lethal. We're very close to lethal here. Salt. The salt is real. Down underground there is a lot of salt. In the salt in the earth. And the salt in the kitchen. There's salt everywhere. Especially here in this Magic the Gathering game. Do soybeans have salt? I'm not sure. But this one does. And it resolves. And then we attack. And we get the W. Nice. So you can see the deck doesn't really actually need Gwenna to win. Defiler of Vigor's pretty powerful card. Alright. On to game number 2. Alright, up against Queen Allenal. Yeah, we can keep this. So 3 mana, star. Its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, those plus 1 white soldier creature token are created instead. So usually this is Selesnya tokens. Ooh, Can we power through the life gain? We shall find out. We shall find out. So, accelerant on 2 is always nice. It would be nice to find another land. Another land would be quite nice. We have the dead doggo versus the fox. Decisions. So we're gonna play this no matter what we draw. Although in theory we could go fight rigging, make this tap for 2 mana, play this or this. Interesting. What is this? When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if you had 2 or more creatures into the battlefield. All right. I like the idea of... this is just too good not to do. So depending on what happens, we can War Chief into something, which will be nice. So they get to draw a card now. Why didn't they attack with this? Land. So we can go 1, 2. This is 5, right? So we can go green, green. Play this. Play this. Play this. And then end the turn. See? We can do the same thing. Then we can make a giant trampler with this. So what does this one do? Destroy artifact, destroy enchantment, exile card from a graveyard, or gain 4 life. Alright, we can go land. Tap this for green, green. Play this. And then... guess we end the turn for now. We need something to go over the top. This is one thing that the deck might run into problems with. Fauna Shaman. That's kind of nice. But let's do this here. Into this. I guess this one, right? And then might as well dump our hand. This one. Blow up their big one. Untap Gwenna, that's nice. We will attack with everything. and blow up the token. Oh no!
Run away. You'll be safer.
Interesting.
My judgment is final.
Okay. What you gonna do now? Blow up the board? That's definitely an option. Sure. Sure.
We've got the edge of this fight.
When you go over the top that big, sometimes you just win the game. We got time for one more. Let's do one more. All right, Soul of Windgrace. We've been very lucky to go on the draw or on the play a lot. I think we're gonna risk this one and keep it. One of the nice things is we can hold on to this for the fight, because we don't really need the land at this point. We don't need the land at this point in time. We are never sacrificing this in this matchup. Right. We do this into this. All right, go time. What is this? Never enters the battlefield. Huh. That's a new one. The fight there. Attack. Get rid of this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I could have just. Oops. Whoops. Mm-hmm. And the loop begins. And the loop begins. Draw a card. Sure. Wait. Don't have enough mana for that. They are going to do the trade. They have lots of decisions to make. We don't. Maybe that was a poor trade on our side. Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play our land. We're going to draw a card. Oops. I think we are in trouble this game. User error has not helped us. Huh, interesting. I wonder if they have no more basics. Alright, green, green. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do both. Oof. Can't. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Now I can draw my card. Stupid last turn. You're right. Excuse me. I've had this nasty cough. Sorry about that. Before Junji bites the dust, I'm going to cycle this to get my Defiler back. Sure. So this becomes, what, 15-15? Sure. So much stuff's happening. So much stuff. I will block with my Bela. Exile. Okie dokie. You can draw your card. This is one. This into this one. Let's do this. All right, that doesn't really help us. No attacks. That's interesting. Oh, I guess that gets rid of that too. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for sure. This thing have trample on the other end? Nope. It does not. I don't really have a good feeling about this game. Let's see what they do here. If they do anything. Yep. So they get to return something. They want me to discard two. Guess it's these two. And Broken Wings this thing. Or do I Broken Wings this thing? Oi. I just don't think we're winning this game, and that's getting long. They can return this to their hand, and then I think this has to go. Although they can exit. All right. Make this into a, what is it, 1818, but then it just dive on in. Gotta end this game somehow. We've got to end this game somehow. Yeah, so now they're gonna draw twice with this. And that, I think, is game over. We're gonna draw from the top of the deck. But I'm pretty sure this is game, set, match. This has lifelink. I'm gonna sacrifice this. I will decline. They'll draw two cards. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the ball game. All right, let's go talk about this deck. And we'll say kaboom. All right. I think it's a good place to start with Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea. That last game against the Windgrace, I made a couple of misplays here and there, but the deck in and of itself is so much fun to play. I think one of the things that restricts it a little bit is the amount of creatures that are 5 power or bigger that are worth playing, but we have enough of them combined with our other ramp elements that you can see even in that first game against Kaito Shizuki and also against Queen Alena of Rudach, you don't really need Gwenna to win with this deck, which is quite nice. Those are the kind of commander brawl type decks that I really do enjoy playing, where the commander is not necessarily your number one game plan, but it is a plan that helps you get to your plan. It's not like the last historic brawl deck we played, where the deck really centered around using your commander to assemble a combo. I like these kind of commanders that are used, they're useful, but they're not kind of like the number one. You have to rely on it to make things happen. As far as the deck goes, like, there are other things you can ramp into at 5, 6, 7 mana. But to be honest with you, I think I'm playing the majority of the cards that have 5 power that are kind of like worth it. So like Burly Breaker's another one. I had Kira in here for a while, but 5 mana and not triggering Gwenna kinda sorta sucked. When you're casting those bigger spells, you want to be triggering Gwenna. So there are a few others that you could think about maybe playing, but for the most part, I think that part of the deck is playing some of the better ones. Tovolar's Huntmaster, Rock's Pummeler, this new Broodbank Golem, this could help you gain some life, or potentially cards you could be thinking about playing. But for the most part, I really do like what I put together here. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and notify. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you, stay safe. Bye for now. And thank you, Jimmy Colorado, before we go, for supporting me, even though I didn't post a video for like over a month. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.